Welcome back to Manna Home Design, where we explore brilliant apartment decor ideas, small space design, and cozy, lived-in homes with real personality. If you love thoughtful interiors, vintage details, and apartments that actually feel like home, you're in the right place. This 800 square foot, one-bedroom Chicago apartment proves that small spaces don't have to feel small. With the right color palette, cozy vintage decor, and smart layout choices, this home feels warm, personal, and incredibly inviting. Today, we're walking through a brilliant Chicago apartment filled with cozy, colorful, and collected decor ideas, from a welcoming living room to a dining space made for gathering, a Moody bedroom, a DIY kitchen, and even a compact home office. This isn't about trends, it's about creating a space that truly works for how you live. If you love brilliant apartment decor ideas and cozy small space design, hit subscribe and explore inspiring homes with us every week. Living room plus the color palette. When you step into this 800 square foot, one-bedroom Chicago apartment, you enter directly into the living room, and that's completely intentional. This space sets the tone for the entire home with a cozy, collected, vintage style that feels warm, personal, and lived in. The living room is designed for comfort first, with a big, deep sofa perfect for lounging, multiple seating options for guests, and a vintage dresser repurposed as a media console. Using furniture that doubles as hidden storage not only keeps the space organized, but also adds character and visual interest. A carefully chosen color palette ties everything together, highlighting original architectural features like the window molding, classic archway, and fireplace. These warm, colorful tones flow seamlessly into the dining room, creating a cohesive apartment layout that feels comforting, intentional, and uniquely personal. Dining room. Moving through the living room, we arrive at the dining room, the true heart of this Chicago apartment. Over the years, this space has evolved the most, finally landing on a rich vintage green that brings warmth, depth, and a timeless, collected feel to the home. The large dining table anchors the room and has hosted up to 16 people for dinner parties, making it a true gathering space. A library wall filled with books, antique elements, and a fully stocked home bar transform this dining room into a social hub. Comfort was a priority when choosing the rainbow velvet dining chairs, proving that style and function can coexist. Whether it's working, hosting friends, or sharing a meal, this dining room perfectly reflects a cozy, vintage apartment designed for real life. Bedroom. The bedroom is a cozy cave tucked inside this 800 square foot, one-bedroom apartment. Instead of playing it safe, the walls are painted a deep, dark green, almost black, creating an intimate, calming atmosphere that feels both bold and comforting. Soft, layered textiles define the space, from the green bed frame to the velvet curtains and a handmade quilt passed down from the homeowner's great-grandmother. These meaningful elements bring warmth, history, and emotional depth to the room. While many people assume small bedrooms need light colors, this darker palette actually makes the room feel larger and more restful. The goal here was simple: maximum coziness, and this bedroom absolutely delivers. Kitchen. One of the proudest DIY transformations in this Chicago apartment is the kitchen. What started as a plain white box has been completely reimagined with peel and stick wallpaper, thoughtful paint choices, and a strong vintage-inspired design. Because cooking and baking are a daily joy, functionality was essential. Heavy baking sheets, cookware, and vintage casserole dishes required smart kitchen storage solutions that balance practicality with visual charm. This kitchen proves that investing in organization and design can turn everyday chores into something enjoyable. It's a warm, functional space that supports creativity, comfort, and a lifelong love of cooking. Office. Tucked just off the kitchen is a converted closet office, one of the biggest selling points of this apartment. Designed during a work-from-home phase, it provides separation from the main living space without sacrificing comfort. The office is just large enough for a desk, with a window that brings in natural light throughout the day. Built-in shelves offer storage for decor that's not currently in rotation, keeping the rest of the apartment clutter-free. This small home office shows how even limited square footage can support productivity. It's practical, cozy, and perfectly suited to how this apartment actually functions day to day. Closing thoughts. At the end of the day, this 800 square foot Chicago apartment is designed to feel like a hug. Every paint color, furniture choice, and piece of art has been selected with intention and personal meaning. Rather than following trends or internet rules, this home reflects how the owner truly lives, prioritizing comfort, functionality, and emotional connection over perfection. By understanding how your home needs to work for you, it naturally becomes more organized, less cluttered, and far more comforting. And that's what turns an apartment into a place that truly feels like home. If this Chicago apartment inspired you, remember, your home doesn't have to follow trends to feel beautiful. Design a space that supports how you live, reflects who you are, and welcomes you home every single day.